Greetings, I am Pillar Nexus, Sancho Gladiator, today with opening up a booster box of the hololive official English version card game. Because I picked up the stuff from NDK for the starter deck and the chair stuff and all that, so. Of course, none of the local game stores here are going to have the cards, because... Remind me who this is. Managed by Bushiroad. Yeah, Bushiroad's a gigantic pain in the butt with regard to our local game stores getting any of it. So... This had to come from online. So... I'm trusting the seller that these have not been tampered with in any way. Got Kiara and Suisei on the front. Very nice. We've got 12 total packs as advertised. Alright. Everything looks pretty consistent. I'm going to trust that I've got a legit box here. So let's start off. Yeah, looking at the game, I'm like, wow, this feels a lot like Pokemon. Which, I mean, if you're going to rip off a game or get inspired by a game, it's not a bad one. I know that makes it easier, but sometimes... Okay, maybe it's this method to go with. I am not pulling out scissors for this. So yeah, I'll be figuring out how to actually play the game and do the Pillar Lips Tabletop Games episode for it. Got Bills, Callie, Aki, Kiara, idle microphone. It's very shiny. Every idle needs a good microphone. Gaming PC, I wish I had one again. Polka and Iris. Yay, Iris. I will very much be sorting this out proper later. When I understand how I'm going to sort them out. I think it's was it the 4 colors of cheer? White, blue, red, and green. If anything, I just want enough cards to build another freaking deck, so I have something to test the starter deck against. Aw, friend. Bakura, which I got a pop-up parade figure from a Comic-Con up in Springs. Sarah, cheer. Shiny Kiara, yay. Aw, promise. Zeta, Louis. See how many birds. Make a deck of birds at some point. See, I usually am like, when it comes to card games, I'm like, do I really want to get into this? I either have to really like the system, like Flesh and Blood, or I have to really like the art, like Force of Will, or it just has to be hololive because I like the ladies of hololive. Just a way to open this there. The one little bit up top helps, but only goes so far. Okay. Iris. Debut. Well, actual debut Iris was like way different visually. I kind of miss the older style, but I understand why they had to switch it up. Crony. Cappy. I think my first experience in the VTuber fandom was being KFP. So before his scary Skelly dude, I was chicken. Stone Axe. Lume to go with friend. Gen 3 in Indonesia. Luna. Yopi. Yay. Shiny. You know, I never really gave much thought to Indonesia until I found out there was a branch of hololive for Indonesia. And I realized, oh, it's not just any country. There's got some really talented people, like the ones in Hollow. But also I'm now curious, you know, about that culture too. You got Louis. Encore! Everyone loves a good encore. Ira. Red Cheer. Kanata. Shiny. Oh, I freaking love this outfit of hers too. It's badass. Crony. Husky. Husky's cool. And Marine. Shiny. She's cool. I really like the art for... I'm really liking the art style so far. It's really nice. Gunmo. That's cool. And Louis, appropriately. Troop member. I'm not showing you that. Starts. So regard as red chair. Polka. Is it of course. It's always nice when like classic moments get featured. Kara, Bills, Flare. Wow, very nice. I like seeing the creativity that goes into the mascots as well. Mascots are at their best when they're simple yet special. You know, just some fans can latch on to and make their own. Wild Rabbit Alliance, Kanata, Polka, Luna, Kanata, Louie. Oh, Sweet Stays microphone. It's very cool. Kobo. It's a very shiny Kobo. I will have to pick up either another box of this or the second set. Maybe both. I'll have to. That's the tough thing about card games is that they get real freaking expensive real fast. But I do want to collect more stuff for this one already. I just sincerely wish it was possible for one of the local game stores to actually get stuff for the game. But then it comes down to actually having the kind of audience that would be up for a game like this. Most of the people I work with or play with, they're more into the indie scene, now former V-Shoujo talents. There are very few people I've met that have really mentioned their love of hololive. But anyway, Kotori. That's a cute little bird. Gobo. Awesome. Oski. Yopi. Oh, shiny. Peko. Kobo. Shiny Mume. Yay. Just part of the challenge of getting any card gaming group together in general is finding multiple people who want to play the game together. The three P's of getting any card game going. You need the people interested, you need the product available, you need the place to play. Sure, people can gather at home, but an actual game store is neutral territory, so that if, one person's losing, they just can't tell everyone else to leave, because they're not winning. Rose Knights, Koba, Peko, Luna, Shiny Peko. Aki. Another idle microphone. Woo! Shiny Kira. At her most warrior mode. There's the other creativity I appreciate is all the various outfits they come up with. Especially when the outfit represents something special. Kobo. Onkimo. Everybody loves the teddy bear, man. Bells. Yopi. Shiny microphone. Ooh. and the person who uses it. So you say, Kiara, Noelle. Noelle to go with a flare. That's the other wild thing. I kind of really caught me off guard with VTubers. All the um, beyond collabs, like the pairings, like yeah, they're like clearly friends and all that, but man, fans really go wild for whatever two people they can pair together. And whatever fiction they come up with, whatever adventures they might have. Yeah. Aki. Kana. Ame. Blue cheer. I appreciate that the boosters have included cheer every so often. Iris. Exciting prank time. Ira. Shiny Bales. Very cool. Yeah, admittedly, I'm not really too deep into the whole shipping concept, but if you imagine it and it makes you happy, then that's fine. Although, if two people are actually a couple and you totally celebrate that, that's nice. See what we say? Jobs. Ume. Zera. Shiny Muna. Kind of a. That's a kind of a checkerboard like foil pattern. Koba. Aki. Coronary. Very shiny. Alright, last pack. What's it going to be? Let's get to the last pack, and it's like, oh, I'm sad I'm down to my last pack. But hey, it's been fun going through and opening everything. Let's see what I got here. See what we say. Aki. Mume. Cheer. Oski. Ooh. Very nice. Mume. Pen light. Everybody loves a good pen light. Aki. Ooh. Very nice. So yeah, I have no real thought to the rarities or anything. I'm just happy to have a nice stack of cards to create decks with. When there's only one starter deck to work with, it's not a whole lot of resources to try to learn the game. Yes, I've got the rules. Yes, I've got a starting deck. But being able to make something and have something to make it with, to maybe learn the game by actually seeing it in action, that's how I like to roll with the learning games. So yeah, hololive official card game. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. If you have already checked it out, let me know how your experience with the game has been. And I'm curious to try it out with someone in the future. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Pillar Loves Tabletop Games episode coming soon. I promise. We'll see you next time.